Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. My name is Sarah Bourgeois, and I am, I'm drawing things poorly. um, Today we have an alien frog, because I saw someone else on YouTube draw sort of an alienish Halloween type frog, and I was like, I want to do that, and I did not do it nearly as well as she did, but I made my own attempt. An attempt was made. So here I am. That was the little mouth. Um, Now I'm doing the eyes. I did the original sketch in, I think I did it in like the Coral Castle Arts pencil that's sitting right there next to my pad, my drawing pad. I did order like the actual like salmon Faber Castile. Ooh, Faber Castile or Hope. I'd have to look. I don't know if I ordered Faber Castile or Holbein. I think it's Faber Castile. I don't think I can afford Holbein yet. Faber Castile salmon pencils to do my outlines in to see if I can be a little bit more profesh about things. But there he is. He's got his eyes. He's looking right at you. He's not judging you though. We're all included here, and even if our little aqua frog wings are not very well even. And these were in the drawing, so I decided to add them. They didn't come out very well. And also, I don't know, like frogs don't really have wings, but alien frogs do, I guess. And they're not awful. They just, yeah, that, yeah. Symmetry is an issue for me, as my husband has pointed out. The wings show that, and little feet here. But anyway, I hadn't decided yet or not if I was going to outline the rest of the drawing in the black pen, or if I was just going to do the color pencil and then leave those other things that I had outlined, the eyes, the mouth, the arms, and the frog wings as extra accentuated. I don't know what I was thinking. Spoiler alert, in the end I do end up outlining this whole thing in pen, because I just didn't think it looked quite right without pen around the whole thing. And I did a wonderful job. Didn't draw off the line at all. That's a lie. I messed up in a couple places, but that's okay. I'm also kind of messing up here, I think. Either that or I'm shading. It's really hard to tell you guys, like when I'm doing these drawings and I'm usually going back and doing the voiceover the next day, and so I'm watching it and I'm like, was I doing this intentionally or did I mess up? And will anybody even be able to tell the difference? Because I don't know if they will. I think I might have actually been shading here, because once again the light source is where my actual light is. I know I've said I'm not going to do that every time, but it's actually just easier for me, you guys, and I don't have a ton of skill, so yeah, that line is thicker and darker than the other side because I was trying to add shadow and depth. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I think I'm picking from, yeah, the different, I have like 6 different, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 different green and teal pencils sitting there. I didn't put them away when I was done yesterday. So they're still sitting there. 11 different shades to choose from. Kind of obsessed with teal and green a little bit, so I wanted to try and use as many of my 11 teal and green pencils. I have more than that too, by the way. I have like several more. Those were just the ones that I picked, and I wanted to use as many of them as possible. Like, I kind of feel like a little kid saying that, because I'm like, I want to use all the colors, but I did. I really did on this little guy. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I think I'm contemplating life choices again or something. It doesn't look like I messed anything up, so I'm not quite sure why I was hesitating there. Maybe just trying to turn the pencil around. I'm still not sure how, like, because if you color a lot with the pencil, it wears down on one side, and then there's this point, and then it's really hard because if you try to flip it over because you've worn it down on one side, then you get this like really like crisp line. And I'm sure there's some sort of technique for doing that. And it's probably like a quick Google search away. And Yeah, I didn't do it. I probably won't either. Oh, okay. So now I'm doing his little fingers, which are so cute, by the way, you guys. Look at how his little fingers came out. It's almost as cute as his mouth. Anyway, uh, the reference drawing that I saw had some darker spots on like the fingers and toes. And I think there's like a few other spots where I add them. So I'm actually trying to do some real shape. No, coloring the whole foot with it. Okay, yeah. Anyway, I was actually trying to do some shading. So on like here on the reference drawing that I was looking at, there was shading around the eyes, like on the fingers, little toes, and then around the eyes. So I'm doing some shading around the eyes. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly, but I'm trying out some real techniques here for you guys and for myself, because I love this little guy and I just wanted him to be as good as possible. So yeah, and then we're just doing some shading here. We don't have to talk about that. Alien Frog would prefer that we not talk about the shading, because we did it for realism, but it's kind of private, you guys. You don't want to hurt your eyes on the screen. There we go. Get back to the ankles. Doing a little shading around the ankles. Okay, decided I was done with that. Pink. Oh, right. Okay, so in the reference drawing, he had some pink under two of his eyes. I just realized I didn't add pink under his third eye, but like little pink on the cheeks. And I know that probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense for a frog, but it does add some shading and depth. I don't know what it adds. I don't know what the words are. Listen to me trying to sound like I know what the heck I'm talking about. But it does add some color, a little pop of color to it. It'll have a little bit of contrast with all of the teals and the greens that I went with. And also like pink and teal, or red, especially like a red and a teal. That's my favorite color combination. I was so excited that I got to use a little bit here. Oh, he's got a little tongue. Because he is that. There we go. He's doing a blip. Little blip for you guys. So cute. I drew it, and I shouldn't be talking about how amazing it is, but I like that part. I like the little blip of the tongue. And then we're going in with another shade of teal, because like I said, I wanted to use as many of them as possible anytime I get to do anything with teal. You know, it's a frog, and he probably should be more green, but you know what, guys, he's an alien frog, so I gave myself permission to make him a teal little guy, although this looks kind of greenish, minty green. I don't know what color this is. I should probably like keep track of what pencils I use so I could tell you guys, but I didn't figure any of you would be following along at home anyway. Plus, I encourage you, even if you were watching this and for some reason were inspired to want to do this too, to pick your own colors. Like, he doesn't even have to be green or teal. I was just using it as an excuse to do teal. You could make him look good like orange and yellow, or I don't know what other color combinations you could do. You could do anything. You could do anything you want, though. I think, yeah, I do think orange and yellow would be good too, but oh, here I am with the shading, trying to color him in. Oh, and then little piece of the pencil broke off because I don't know how to sharpen them properly. And I was fighting the urge to swipe them across the screen, or across the page, because I was afraid it would smear. And, you know, that'd be a tragedy in this case if it smeared. So yeah, going over it with the main green that I chose. I don't really know why I chose this one. It does look good though, and I do like it. I think I just looked at my row of greens and blues and was like, yeah, that one. And then we went with that. But it's not the final two. I'm going to go back over him with some darker colors too, just to, again, I keep saying I'm adding depths and shading, and I don't really know what that's called. If you're out there and you know anything about any of this, if you want to tell me what it's called, I will respond to your comments and thank you profusely, and then hopefully say the right thing from now on. There I just went over the pink with the green a little bit to try and blend it some, because the pink's very stark, but that's okay. I liked it like that. All right, and then I've got a bit more of a bluish shade because that green was a bit too green and I wanted more teal. Like, I told myself he could be teal and he was gonna be teal. That was just the way it was gonna be. I'm like I did the pencil over the cheek on one side and then like really tried to go, oh, there's where I pushed down too hard too. Oh, there she goes. That's okay though. Just doing a little teal shading over the green. Well, oh yeah, I colored out of the line there. That was the only time I colored out of the line, and then you see me trying to smudge it off with my finger. Like, it's not how it works there. It's not eyeliner. But fortunately, I think in the finished drawing, it's not super noticeable. And then here's where I decided that, I haven't decided. I still was trying to avoid using the marker or the pen to go around it. So I was trying a dark teal green to go around and try and do the outline to see how it would look with that instead of doing the black pen. To be honest, guys, I was kind of afraid. Like, I was really digging him. I was really liking him. We were grooving. We were having a good time. And I felt like I'd gotten really lucky with the pen. Although the line work around the eyes is a bit shaky now that I look at it. That's okay. And I was really worried that I would mess it up badly. And it seems like the pencils are softer. They seem like less commitment. I guess you can sort of go over things and shade them and try and work them. You can try. Oh, now it looks like he has a weird eyebrow because I went real heavy with that line right there. But that's okay. The pencil seems like, I say it looks like you can shade it, but I just did it right there and it didn't. You can't buff it out. And then the black pencil, I thought about doing that. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I'm just going back over some I'm going back over areas where there was some white space between after I did that outline to see if I could try and fill in that white space. Now I'm thinking, I know what I'm doing. I'm hesitating because I know that I should and that I need to go around the outline with the black pen, but I'm just so afraid I'm going to mess him up. But he just doesn't look done to me. So there we go. I got myself together. I got brave. I picked up that and I'm just going to go for it. It's not going to go that great. But I think that even with the like shaky line, not that great. Yeah. I still think it looks better outlined. Yes, you see right there, I messed it up. I mean, I kind of messed up, I guess. No, I did that pretty well. I messed up a lot of it, but that foot, got that foot okay. Just gonna go around. I'm so terrified while I'm doing this, you guys. Like, I wanted him to be good. I know I do bad art and that's my thing, but I really wanted this little guy to be good, so. And yeah, right outside the line, you can see the white space there. I didn't quite do that right. But fortunately for me, it was on the shaded side. So I will be able to go back through and add a little bit of shading there to cover up where I blooped. But I didn't fix that. I just realized now that I've done that little mess up right there. That's okay. It's okay. We love him anyway. We accept him the way he is. Works and all, right? But yeah, you guys, that's my little alien frog. And we were here for a good time, not a long time. So I hope you guys have a good day. Be kind to one another. Accept your flaws. Accept your challenges. Embrace who you are. All that good stuff. And you guys have a great day. Bye.